Hi everyone and welcome back to the Bodcast. This is episode 123.
What was that?
123. It's just because it's 123. Episode 123, sorry. And Ian's here.
123.
123. 123 ABC. Is that not a thing? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Ian's here. I'm here. We're going to talk about the Bricklink Designer Program. Round 3. I'm sorry, I've got weird voices today.
You have.
I don't think I've even got to the right page. Let's see if I can find the right page. Oh, we are on it. Vote for your favourite fan designs. And when this goes out, you've only got one more day to do this. So if you want to vote, get then ASAP. Yeah, get on it. Get down on it. Dig down. Oh, sorry, I don't know what that is. Right, 185 designs. That's quite a lot.
That is.
Sort by, not random. Sort by designer name. I like seeing people when they've done 2 or more.
Okay.
And we'll do 96 per page so we can scroll more.
Sounds very exciting. Kind of feels like you should have done this before we started the stream, to be honest.
Shush. Also, it's a podcast, not a stream.
Whatever.
If you're going to be rude about me, I'm going to be rude about you. School bus. We don't have American style school buses,
Nope.
so it doesn't appeal to me. But it looks like a school bus.
Can't fly, can it?
Is that the Dreams one?
Yeah.
Flying school bus, yeah. Don't need it. The Japanese restaurant. I like Japanese restaurants. Do I? I don't really like sushi, but as in I like the architecture. And I feel like this is lacking in the rest of the building.
Yeah.
It's just one floor, and the top is kind of boring. It's not even pretty looking. Like the outside bit, fine, but the top is just we put some cooling towers and
a bonsai tree.
A bonsai tree and a rocket. I don't know.
Yes.
So
that's presumably a cherry blossom tree. But.
Yes. So not overly keen on that one either. The Dark Prince of the Seas. Is that a cruise? Is it a cruise ship? Is it?
No, it looks more like a luxury yacht thing.
Yeah. I don't need a yacht.
No.
It's not very easy to see. Remember, we never look in.
We don't.
We just look at the main picture. If you're not going to put your best picture first, you're not going to get a good review. So sorry, people. That's too much detail on one place.
Yeah.
It's not drawing in enough, and I just don't care. I sometimes worry that we're too harsh, but at the same time, there's 185 of these.
Yeah.
That's a very pointy looking ice cream cone on that ice cream bar. I feel like there's pieces where you could make that slightly less pointy.
Looks okay.
You think it's alright, okay. Yeah. But again, where's the rest of the building? I don't want a 1-story building in my city.
No.
So it could be amazing, but I'm still not going to want it. Whereas the next one, the Modern Art Museum, is more stories, but really boring.
It's a bit dark.
It's dark. It's very
really,
samey.
that wants to be lit from the front.
Quite blocky.
Whereas if you look at the shadows, it's clearly lit from the side,
Yeah.
and that's giving you a very dark front to it.
Yeah. Has it got like a rooftop bar? I quite like that aspect though. I think that's quite nice. I might try and put a rooftop bar on one of our modulars or something. I think it looks fun.
Cool.
Helicopter.
Yeah.
I mean,
with like some kind of dragon kite attached to it.
Does it? Yeah. Does it look like a helicopter, or does it just look like a big pile of parts?
So
it's very hard to distinguish.
I think those bits out the side
should be
are meant to kind of contain the rotors.
Yeah.
So it's like we saw with the Avatar helicopter things and stuff like that. As opposed to a multi. I'm pretty confident the dragon on top doesn't spin round.
No.
That's not the rotors.
No, that's just for decoration, but it's visually cluttery in my mind.
Yeah.
Cloverleaf Estate. Too much masonry brick.
Is that?
It doesn't look very deep, does it?
It looks very shallow.
And it's just too much masonry brick. I don't really like the look of masonry brick when it's used in lines. Like I really quite like an odd masonry brick here or there, just as a patch of detail. But every brick being masonry.
If you're using masonry bricks, it's because you don't know how to greeble.
Greeble.
You've got no detail there, and so you're making up for that with masonry bricks. That's how I generally feel.
Okay.
So the more masonry bricks a build uses, normally the less interested I am.
Yeah, because it isn't interesting to do that, is it? A Ferris wheel. We've had a Ferris wheel. It just looks like a recolour of the one that they've made.
No, it's not.
Okay. Because it's got a different kind of support structure?
Yeah, the support structure is slightly different. I'm going to guess this would be slightly less stable from the looks of it, but it's hard to judge.
It's very like monochrome.
It is a bit monochrome. Ferris wheels tend to be brightly coloured.
Yeah, why would they not be?
Lit up or something. This.
Because the minifigures are really colourful and therefore they're really out of place.
Yeah.
It's like it's black and white telly.
Yeah.
Which we're old enough to remember, right?
Yes. I had a black and white TV. The first TV I had in my room was a little black and white TV.
Same, I think.
I think the TV itself was like, maybe a foot across. And the screen was about 3 inches.
Yeah, like this big.
Smaller than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tiny little screen.
Yeah.
And it used to take like a couple of minutes for the screen to warm up.
Oh, these children today, they don't know they're born, do they?
No.
Another ice cream parlour. Again,
Yep.
Where's the rest of the building? I mean, that's 2 base plates wide, isn't it?
Yeah.
And no height.
That's using up a lot of real estate and you're not getting much.
I like the look of it. Like, the colours are nice.
Yeah.
But like, their ice cream on top is way smaller than that other one.
It is.
It's like, we just want to make it clear.
And so most of the roof is just empty.
I guess you could just take the ice cream on top and build up, but it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Christmas evening.
We get a lot of Christmas trees done in all different styles from the Winter Village range.
Yeah, we don't need more. I
So
mean, that's probably one of them.
Yeah, if you're going to do something like this, that tree needs to stand out. And
it's the table that stands out for your Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
You get 3 place settings, but only 1 chair.
Sounds good to me. I don't like people and I eat lots.
So you want all of the place settings to just rotate so you can eat them.
Yes. Christmas dinner on a lazy Susan.
Yeah. I think Christmas dinner is always a bit too much though. Always feel a bit full, especially when it you force us to have a full English in the mornings.
I don't force you to eat a full English in the mornings.
Yeah, no, you don't.
You could just watch me.
That's weird. The old clock tower. What colour is that?
Is that coral?
I don't know. It looks odd. It's like a salmon pink.
I quite like that.
Yeah, I do too. But what, the colour or the design?
The design.
Yeah. I'd change the colour.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'd make it maybe a light blue or something.
Okay.
Just not that colour. So I quite like that one. If that one got through, I might consider buying that one.
Okay.
The Woodland Playhouse I quite like, but it feels very hobbity.
It is. It's kind of
Spag
Hobbit
End.
meets Dreams.
Yeah, it is. So there's a snail, there's a squirrel, there's a scarecrow.
Giant snail.
It's quite large. It's not as...
It's bigger than the squirrel.
Okay, yeah, you're right. But it's not as large as the snail in the best sets ever, which is the Mushroom House, obviously.
That is true.
It looks sweet, but
yeah,
it's a bit confusing to me. Retro Motel looks nice. Like, they've got a lot of space being taken up by that, but then it's
but
kind
we've
of...
got the boutique hotel.
But it's also interesting architecture, this one. Like, it's the curvature of it. Yeah, we do already have a hotel. We have 2 hotels, technically, because Cafe Corner as well.
Yeah. I meant more for other people as well. So the boutique hotel... Although, is it retiring?
No, I don't think so.
So when this comes out, you may still be able to get the boutique hotel.
So therefore, why would you get this?
I mean, who knows when this will come out? A long, long way into the future.
It said at the top of the page, but I'm not scrolling back.
No, it said when they would announce the things at the top of the page.
Oh, okay. Colossal family dwelling in the woods. No. That's all I've got to say. It's very blocky looking.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look interesting.
No. And the woods looks quite...
Where's the woods?
There's like a tree.
Couple of trees. Okay. Dewfen Old Street. I don't know what Dewfen Old Street is. But
kind of looks
Chinesey.
Monkey Kid-y.
Monkey Kid-esque. Yeah, could be.
It's very dark again.
It's really hard to see that detail. I've got a slightly better view on my screen and it looks alright. But I don't know. I would possibly consider that one.
That's one you might look at the pictures for.
Yeah, if it came through, then I'd have a look. Seaport container crane and container trailer. Nope.
If you like...
Oh, yeah.
The kind of...
But it's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not a bad execution.
Industrial side of a city.
Is it a 42 by 42 brick layer? It looks quite large.
48 by 48.
That's the one.
Does look it.
Mm. But yeah, I'm fine with it. I just don't want it.
Yeah.
Oh, these are all by the same people. So now there's Sheefen Old Street. And that's got a train in it. It's just hard to see.
Yeah, that one looks interesting though. That one, are those
like
meant to be like lanterns that have been released, or are they just meant to be lights? I'm not sure.
I don't know, but yeah, it does look.
But that looks interesting. That one I would definitely,
because you've got a lot more sort of going on in different directions, whereas the other one's quite long. The window. What is this?
I'm assuming that little bit on the side, you pull it down and the blinds will close, and so you can open it to look at the scene outside the window.
But what's the scene outside the window?
Don't know. It's way too dark to tell. Could be a beach, maybe. I can see some hints of yellow and blue sky and maybe some white clouds. I
mean, who's buying that? Sorry, people, but
I don't know.
It's a big box.
People who don't have windows.
Oh, I really dream of having a window. Oh, look, I can make one out of Lego. Just get a Lego window. Surely.
But it's the scene beyond the window that we can't see from the picture.
Yeah.
But if you imagine a beautiful scene, then you might want it.
Okay. Trick or Treat by Belby Bricks. They've gone all dotty on that roof, haven't they?
I have.
And is that like a monster? I quite like the snail monster.
The snail monster is cool.
It looks like a snail that's yawned and like its head's come off, and apparently snails have teeth.
Snails have loads of teeth, don't they?
Yeah, so that's what it looks like.
Yeah. They're just all very, very tiny teeth.
It's not a bad build, but
I like it.
They've just done Hocus Pocus. They're not going to do it.
Well, who knows? It's a decent colour.
Yeah.
Like on the roof, they've done the colours well.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, but I don't think that it's going to get picked.
No.
I don't care for the Falcon flights.
No,
they don't look spaceshipy. I do like the big cats. They are cute.
They are.
I'm confused by what they're on. Like, are they on like a little shelf made to look like a bigger piece of Lego?
It looks like it.
That's cool. I like that.
So they have built a 1x5 plate out of Lego, and then that uses, and so presumably the thing is kind of freestanding.
It's tilted,
so that it just slots in. But no, I like those. Yeah, those are quite cool.
And like I can see a whole series of those.
Yeah.
It's a nice display piece, and it looks like fun to build because you're building it up and making it all 3D. Yeah, that one's a good one. Farm Life. Is that an American?
That's
farm?
an American style barn. Yeah.
I don't want it.
No, well, it doesn't really have any.
And there's a massive shopping trolley that they've got there. Some might say it's a tractor or something.
Nah.
Yeah, so I'm not bothered by that one. Okay. Plus, Lego just did a farmhouse. I mean, it was a 4+, so it's not all that exciting, but it's got the similar sort of aesthetic. So, cargo warehouse.
Again, it's a bit industrial for our liking.
Yeah, I quite like the little forklift though. Forklift truck. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Can't bump it up though. Is it really a forklift?
Yes, it is. You want it to have the hydraulics.
Yeah.
Southwestern Ranch.
So yeah, it's a nice little kind of. Where would you expect to see that? Kind of New Mexico, maybe even Mexico. That kind of area, kind of. Yeah.
Is New Mexico like Mexico-y? And that's why they called it New Mexico?
Yeah. Okay.
Is it near Mexico?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just next to Canada.
Mexico's the other. Are you trying to like mess with me? Is it near Canada?
No, it's nowhere near
It's
Canada.
near Mexico.
Yes.
Because I know those two are far apart.
Do you?
So don't mess with me.
Okay. But the fact that it's called ranch is why I'm thinking New Mexico rather than Mexico.
Because they like ranch dressing.
Because ranch is an American word.
Oh, because they.
I can't remember what the term normally is used for like a ranch style thing in Mexico.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try and guess. Yeah. I thought it was nice. I don't think I really want it though.
No.
Colonization of Mars. Space stuff. Not bothered. And also, it's kind of flat.
Weird. So it's a nanoscale build.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming that's like,
some little
silos are those little cylinder bits, and then that's the rocket in the middle.
Again, if I went to a Lego show and saw it, I'd go, "Oh, that looks cool."
Yeah.
But I'm not going to want to build it myself. Interplanetary heavy transport. I don't know what that means. It looks like some sort of probey thing.
So I'm assuming that is meant to be some kind of spaceship.
The probey thing.
It does look a bit probey.
I like the Italian street corner. In fact, I really like the Italian street corner. The angles are very reminiscent of the boutique hotel.
Yeah.
But I like the little fountain at the front. Is that, again, bigger than 32 by 32?
It looks it.
Definitely looks it. But I like the bit at the back of the yellow building, the sort of set back windows and tower.
Yeah.
I think this is better than the boutique hotel. It looks really nice. I'd buy that. For sure.
But if that is an extra 16 by 32...
But I think it's filling it well. Like, you've got two quite clear buildings there.
Yeah.
And they work well next to each other. So I'd be fine with that. Okay. The teapot collection. There's a teapot collection. Sorry. There's a teapot made with a face. What's the other? But then why are there birds on my cups? Get off my cups.
Are those lids?
Why do I need a lid on my cup?
I don't know, so you don't spill it.
To protect it from the birds.
To protect it from the birds, yeah. But so is that meant to be like the handle to take... Is it a handle? I don't know. To lift off the lid, maybe.
Yeah, I think that is what it is.
Though I imagine
but I don't understand why you have a lid on the cup.
If you actually tried that, you'd just pull the bird off, but... Who knows? What?
Sorry. I think it's cool. I don't need teapots in my life. I don't like tea. That probably is the reason. Coffee shop, coffee store, modern coffee store.
So this does have the advantage that it's got decent height to it, and I'm guessing that's only a 16 by 32
yeah, it does
base
look
plate.
like a 16.
So it's not, one of these ones that's sprawling over multiple base plates. So it's quite nice in terms of
I think it's maybe
size.
A bit too modern for my city, though.
That is true. If you put this next to a whole bunch of modulars, it would look very much out of place.
But I'm not against it. I'd be interested to look further into the inside of this and see how well detailed that is. But yeah, that's definitely got a chance. The Art of Chocolate I do like. It looks nice.
Yeah.
It's got some interesting shaping. There's quite a lot going on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting shapes going on, all kind of melding together quite nicely.
Plus there's chocolate involved. And I quite like chocolate.
Real chocolate involved.
So I could build it whilst eating chocolate. Because it will make me feel chocolatey.
That's true for every set.
No, I can only do that if it's got chocolate in the set.
Okay, I will remember that for future. No chocolate during builds unless there's chocolate in the set. My Ferrero Rocher is safe.
No, they're not. Shallow waters, boat on some waves. Nice.
Nice, yeah.
Again, at Lego show. Good job. Move on. Don't build it. Is that not how it works? The sails don't look quite right either.
The sails do look a bit weird.
Short, yeah. Mr. Tatsuo's Neon Food Barge. I'm trying to read the thing on the hiragana. It doesn't say Tatsuo. It says maybe Super? Is it a soup shop? I don't know.
Superfood.
I don't know what it says. I've forgotten what that one is.
Okay.
I don't want that. It looks very small as well.
It is quite a small one, yeah. It's, I'm imagining like in Fifth Element.
Ooh.
Like the little flying...
Like a flying place.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
It says it's a barge.
Yeah, true.
Surely that's a floaty thing.
Yeah, barges tend to float, but
it doesn't look like it does. It's got lights and stuff. I don't want it though. Okay. 4-season garden. That's confusing when it's all the seasons are at once. And I don't know.
I'm not spotting autumn.
You've got winter on the side, Harvest is kind of autumny, so all of the fields that are about to be harvested, I think it is autumn. Then summer with the sunflowers, and then spring on the left.
Kind of looks to me like you've got a garden and then some snow next to it.
I am not going to disagree with you.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not seeing all 4 seasons.
No, I can see them, but I don't like.
You can force it onto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not good enough, is what we're saying. Modern townhouse. That looks quite nice, but it wouldn't really fit with the city we have. But I've definitely seen houses that look like that, so I think it's quite accurate. I think they've done a good job. Oh, the Wayfarer's Inn looks fun. The colour palette looks a bit interesting. Have they just added like a filter on this? It doesn't look quite right.
Yeah, none of those look like Lego colours.
But the shaping is good. Kind of in keeping with some of the shapes on the medieval blacksmith.
Yeah, like but more complicated. You've got different angles coming in there.
But like the bits that stick out, and you've got the sort of archy bits, half arches.
Can we scroll up a little bit just to see the top of it? Okay.
I think that's got a good chance.
Yeah.
Which is caravan, frog, or fortune? Oh, okay, now I see it. It's one of those like little caravan things, but with like a big roofy bit on the top. The roof seems oversized.
It does.
I don't feel like those caravans have quite that. But then it's a witch's one, so I'd like a frog, not a fortune. But I don't know. Would it cost me a fortune, or will they give me a fortune?
I don't know.
They're just going to tell my fortune.
So you're saying they either give you a frog or tell you your fortune?
Yeah. I don't know.
Either way, you win.
Yay! I'd like them to give me a fortune. Like, here, have a lot of things.
As in a fortune of money, as opposed to...
Yeah. It costs a fortune. No, it doesn't cost a fortune. Here, have a fortune. I don't know.
Is that a tree on the left?
Yes.
I don't like the tree.
Okay. It's quite a creepy looking tree. It's got kind of spindly bits. But you're allowed to not like the tree.
Either it needs to have more leaves, or it needs to not have green leaves.
Yeah, I see your point on that. They should have gone orange or yellow.
If you want to make it look like it's already lost most of its leaves, it's got just a few autumnal leaves hanging on, then that would look okay.
Yeah.
But this doesn't work.
No. We need to not talk about every single one, because otherwise we're going to be here forever.
Oh, yeah.
Ship. No, not bad. Baltic Explorer. 18th century mansion. I feel like it's been done before. On like Lego ideas. Oh, it's Castor Troy. Maybe he did it before. I like it. Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I love the treehouse. I think the treehouse is quite cute.
But we already have a treehouse.
I know, but I still can like a treehouse.
Yeah, no, it is nice.
No, I want a treehouse, but we don't have a tree.
No, and growing trees takes ages.
Yeah, it does. And then we'd have a treehouse, and what would you do with it? Movie set. So that would just be facades.
Yes.
I quite like facades.
We've seen this idea come up a few times.
I feel like we need facades to the back of our city. So, it'd be useful. Castle. Never seen a castle on this before.
No, never.
It's not a bad castle. I don't like the fact that it's not symmetrical though.
Okay.
Day cab semi-truck? No. Put Coca-Cola on the side? Sure. Holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. It's a geode. I'm sure some geologists out there will be excited to see that one. I am not a rock person. Renovated villa with greenhouse. It's quite glassy.
It is.
It's giving me kind of botanical gardens vibes-ish, but
kind of repetitive.
Yeah, it does look a bit repetitive.
It's a bit more
tea parlour.
Whimsy.
Let's show you half of my build and not even the good part. Like, where's the rest of it? There's clearly more to that build.
Yeah.
I can't judge that on that. Oh, the grandfather clock is quite clever. I don't need one.
No.
It looks nice. New Orleans burger joint. That one, I'd quite like to see the other side as well. But that's got a lot going on.
Yep.
I like it when you get lots of different styles in one module. So I'm fine with that one. The Vintage Express Dulux train set. No.
No,
it doesn't look exciting enough to me.
The building in the middle.
Yeah.
Does look like a toilet block.
Yeah, it does. I guess it's meant to be like at the ticket office or whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't look fine. Gift box. No, I don't need a gift box.
No. Highlighters. No.
I definitely don't need highlighters.
And another castle.
And it doesn't even
quite
look,
a short stunted castle.
Yeah, it's a very odd shape. No, not for me. Oh, another school bus. And the small stop. That's a very skinny looking bus.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a hot dog with some eyes on the front going, yeah, eat me. No, just me. Okay.
You're crazy.
Sometimes. Seagull Bay Lighthouse Imperial Fortress. I mean, we're getting quite a lot of piratey ones, and they're always yellow. And is that just a thing? I like it though.
Yeah.
There was one at Steam. It looks good. I like it. The little winter cottage. I like winter things.
Yeah, but with the winter village, I don't think there's a place for this as well.
And then they got the winter chalet through, so you know. Oh, we got trucks and planes. That's a very the middle one. It's very Stars and Stripesy.
Yes.
The truck is massive. Like that's not going to fit on my roads.
No.
And I don't need a biplane. You like biplanes, right?
Yeah, I like biplanes.
Do you want either of these two?
I don't know. They're interesting looking. I'd definitely take more of a look at those.
Okay. I don't think I would.
Okay.
Whoa, what's that? It says Ranger. Is that a micro build as well?
Nanoscale city.
Yeah, that's one. It's got like a whole load of skyscrapers in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
No.
It's interesting. A Lions tournament. I'm pretty sure this was a set at some point, like Kingdom's Joust.
It does look a lot like Kingdom's Joust, doesn't it? Slightly updated and slightly more like updated in terms of techniques,
and a
lot bit more
building.
mocky rather than Lego set. So like, obviously that tent is much more elaborate than what you'd expect in a Lego set.
I like their name, Evil Medieval, as opposed to Evil Knievel.
Yes.
Yeah. Futuristic rocket ship. Not bothered.
No.
Ship and container shelter. Fun idea. But it's quite large compared to like the rest of your city. Oh, there's another farm building.
Yeah.
That one's at least got more to it. Like they've got the house as well as the barn. Not bothered. And another amusement park.
That's got some colour to the Ferris wheel, which is nice thing to see.
Yeah, it looks more the scale of the 3-in-1.
Yes.
Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Which was quite a nice build.
Thing. There are quite a few Ferris wheels out there, so
it's not needed. Santa Claus train. You've got the reindeer in the back carriage there, and the sleigh. I don't know what's in the front too. It's interesting, but we don't need another train.
No.
A boat restaurant called Eleanor. I like the concept of a boat restaurant. I just don't feel like I can see enough of it. I'm always on a seafood diet. What? Magical Four Seasons treehouse. Again, I'm not seeing all the Four Seasons.
Well,
a bit more.
I think you definitely got autumn around the side.
Where's winter?
I'm assuming winter's at the back, so we can't see it. I mean, choosing the presumably 4 different colours for the quadrants really helps emphasise the change.
And I guess this one you could have on a shelf and rotate based on the seasons. The other one was like, let's have all the seasons at once. Like this has got some sort of pivoting to it. So, Monty the meerkat. That doesn't even look like a meerkat.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry. What?
I don't remember meerkats having eyebrows like that.
It looks like a cross between an owl.
I thought it was an owl until you scrolled down.
And a squirrel. And what's with his arms? Why are they so long? This does not look like a meerkat. Has anyone seen a meerkat? Oh, maybe it's a different kind of cat. He's got other cats. Maybe it's no. Sorry, Monty the meerkat, but you do not look like a meerkat. The red arrows, that's quite cool. But again, it's one that I would look at on display at a show and then move on with my life.
Yeah.
The lesser spotted firebird. That's freaky looking.
That is.
I'm going to go with no. Pottery shop and archery range, far too masonry brick heavy. And not even all that interesting. So there's too much geometric shape and not enough greebly detail.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with no. Riverside of Scholars, I'm sure I've seen before and liked.
Yeah, it looks nice, but either we've seen it before or it's like a lot of others that we have seen.
Yeah.
Like.
Artist Cafe looks interesting as well. I quite like the tunnely parts to that.
Yeah.
And they've got some good 3D signs. But whether it'll get through, I don't know. Yeah, the Old West Welcome to Jorrock, that looks very similar to something else as well.
Yeah.
Heavy Duty Truck Road Train Frogger. No, I'm okay. Don't need that. I quite like the Lego boulders though. Fast Food Precinct, that looks very much like a rip-off of Detective's Office, but with some blocky writing and a bigger arch. Like the colouring's the same.
Yeah, I can definitely see Detective's Office influence in there.
And that's one of our favourite modulars, but this doesn't float my boat.
No, I'm not feeling that at all.
No. Winter cable car. We want to do a cable car in our city.
We do.
Maybe we could look at this, but
this isn't a working one.
No, this is just a look at a bit of cable car.
Yeah.
Potion Seller's Store. Don't like the roof. Like there's not enough shaping to the roof, huh?
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
So I don't know. I'll pass on that one. Chill and Cool, the municipal swimming pool. Does municipal mean community kind of thing?
Yeah, I think so. It's an American term, isn't it?
Okay. I don't know. They've got some good roof detailing, but I don't think I'd want to take up much space with those colours. Yeah. The colours are a bit drab. You need more of an accent colour, I feel. Riverbank Hideout, samey sort of
castle.
Yeah. Atlantis Research Base. This looks like the lunar research base that they've already changed, like you're planning on doing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no,
I think it
quite
looks
nice.
Good. Yeah.
You know, you got some nice kind of corally bits going on underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I can see that as a nice little set.
Copperhead Creek Western. It's got all of the Western elements you need. Sheriff's office. Saloon.
That bank at the
Probably
back.
A bank, yeah. Train station, runaway
and
train.
the water tower. Always needed.
Yeah. Cactus. It's all there.
It is all there.
I'd give it 1 star. Oh, it's already got 1 star. No, I don't think
I like that. If you want to go Western, then yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think we have the space to go Western.
No, we don't.
Go Western. Do. Japanese bathhouses. Japanese bathhouses are weird.
Are they?
Yeah, because they don't ever empty the water in baths. You have to wash yourself before you then get in the bath.
Right.
And they're very small baths, but very deep baths. So it's kind of like you're just standing up in a bath.
Okay.
I was way too scared to use the bath when I went to Japan.
Okay.
Because it was like the family bath. I'm like, what if I ruin it? Because like the water just stays there the whole time. It feels weird. It feels really weird, and you all just get in the same water. I'm sure it's fine, just not for me. Railroad signal box. I don't care.
It's a bit dark.
Yeah. Terrarium nook. Also don't care. I don't really understand.
That really needs to be lit from the front.
Yeah. Bind design factory store. Is that what that is? Bind. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
It's colourful. It's fun, but I don't get it. It's a factory store. No. Guardian of the Lost Treasure. No. There's a massive scorpion.
Scorpion's quite a nice build.
It's too scary. Too scary. Yeah. Microscale Peninsula. I like that. I don't want it. I went really fast. Off-grid container house. No, thank you. It's not bad, but I don't need a pair of dice.
Do you know?
They don't even look fluffy. The bottom of one looks really odd shaped.
Yeah, I was trying to work out what's going on there.
I think it's just shadowing.
Maybe.
I don't know. Galactic Arrow spaceship. Nope. Suit of armour. Nope. The Broken Barrel Tavern version 2. It looks fine, but the roof is a little lacking. Yeah. Frozen River Bridge. This is by King Aldenwulf, who we know. So I was going to be rude, but I didn't mean to be. It looks... No, I like that. I like a bridge.
It is
The water's quite nice as well. I quite like a tunnel.
I think make it shorter.
Yeah, it does seem quite wide, but I guess the river's that long.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got flamingos all along. Are they snakes?
I think those are snakes' heads.
In my head, they're flamingos.
Okay.
Grey flamingos.
But yeah, I'd say if you took out one section of that, so
then it would be easier to incorporate into a city.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You've got just enough space to then show like the horse and cart kind of thing. You don't need any extra on there.
Yeah. Well, but I think it looks quite nice with the 3 tunnels, different sizes. I like it, but I can see your point.
Yeah, to get it into a city, that's a lot of real estate to use.
What if you just want a bridge?
Well, if you just want to
our friend likes bridges.
Yes,
we could get it for Rich.
Have a friend who likes bridges.
Yeah. Not as good it's not as good as the bridge cake we made, though.
No.
Who didn't want a bridge made out of cake? Hermit Summit. Oh, he's done loads.
Better than a cake made out of bridge.
Oh, I quite like a Hermit Summit, like a place for hermits to hide out. Up high.
Or summit as in top of a mountain where the hermit lives.
Yeah.
As opposed to, you get all the hermits together.
No, that kind of defeats the point of yeah. Oh, it's the annual Hermit Summit. None of us want to go. But, you've got to go.
Yeah.
No, that's not what it means. I think it's the top of something. And then you can see what's coming, and that's what I'm getting at. Ironstone Cottage.
It needs, again, lighting from the front.
Yeah.
There's not enough detail
He's got mushrooms,
being shown.
though. I like mushrooms.
Oh, well, there we go then. It's a winner. And they like the dark, so maybe it makes sense.
I think I'd need to see a bit more inside.
Yeah.
Because the outside is very much just it's very sunny.
That end
you can
wall
see that it probably
could do with something.
Yeah, like a window or some sort of detailing that's different. Otherwise, it's just too much. It's very liney. Imperial Outpost with Island. This one shouldn't get through because the guy's like, King, no. I don't know, he just doesn't want to. No.
The reluctant king.
I mean, this looks very similar to what we see, but more blocky styled.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the best outpost we've seen.
No.
Oh, does things change when oh, we can see 2 different views. This is definitely lacking something at the sides.
Yeah.
But look, lots of mushrooms. Okay, right. We were not meant to be looking at... Oh, sorry, not attack on the outpost. That's all right. But Forest Stronghold, I really like. I love that bridge.
A nice castle, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good castle. Yeah. Because it's kind of treehousey castle. Oh, I love that. I really like that. Miss Swan's Orphanage for the Weirdly Intelligent Children. I feel like it's not allowed to be based on IP, is it, these?
No.
So... It's just such a random title.
Yeah, that's definitely a strange title.
It looks alright, but it's very black. I guess it's probably meant to be.
Yeah.
Is that like a navy roof as opposed to black?
I think so. That would be my guess.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I quite like it.
Yeah.
Sea Serpent, that looks like a better version of 3-in-1.
Yeah.
So, that's not a bad thing. I don't have a clue what else veneer is with the repair platform, and I don't care.
Cool.
Italian villa looks good.
Yeah.
I like that roof technique.
Nice little villa.
Yeah, and the trees are quite fun because they're made out of plates, but they've got some good shaping.
Yeah.
So yeah, I quite like that. The pizza station. I'm surprised that's not Oldendorf's. So it's a station. Where's the pizza? I'm so confused. It's a train in there, isn't there?
Well, it does look like a train in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The train can't come out, so I'm a bit confused how it works as a station because that's a solid wall.
No. Maybe it's just, how you get these old train cars and they put them somewhere and make it into a fun destination. Yeah. Like in Neighbours, they did that.
Well, there we go then.
If it's happened in Neighbours, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Stone Grace Railway. No. I just no.
You can't see anything of the station.
No. Well, it looks like a traditional kind of station with the sort of
bumpy
roofy thing.
The little build at the back is very
far away. Far away. Yeah. Clover Express.
Someone's made the Emerald Knight.
Yeah, it does seem a bit Emerald Knighty.
Looks very Emerald Knighty.
Lost City looks good. I quite like the roof on that. It's kind of Rivendell looking.
Yeah,
inspired,
yeah.
I'd say. Modern house, I like that. Like, it's big though.
Yes,
but I like
that is very big.
All the different levels.
Yeah.
That looks like something you would see on Grand Designs.
Yeah.
Picturesque Italy looks nice as well.
Yeah.
I like the
little street scene.
The yellow within the blue. I think that works.
Yeah.
The pizzeria seems a bit short, but
I think that still works.
It kind of works. Yeah.
And I think that's needed in order for the kind of clock towery bit to look
stand
towery.
out. Yeah. Another botanical gardens. I don't think that's gonna be made because we already have one.
The Friends one is better.
Do I think it's better? I really quite like the posts on there, the like signposts. No, I think it's quite nice, but it looks the wrong kind of scale or something. There's something wrong about it.
Okay.
There's not enough glasswork and too much brickwork.
Right.
I think makes it feel a bit too not glassy.
Okay.
Lord's Palace doesn't interest me that much. Doesn't look very palacey.
No.
Feels like there needs to be something next to it.
Yeah.
Smart home. Again, that's not the best of the modern houses.
Quite a nice little kind of modern telescope on the roof.
Oh yeah, that does look quite good. Look, another grandfather clock. Stevenson's rocket. Is that a train?
Yes.
Don't care. Do you care?
Stevenson's rocket was an interesting train, but yeah, like one of the first.
Okay, I don't know enough about trains.
Yeah.
Joseph's.
It's not like we went to
we did, but we didn't
museum
look
or
at all
anything.
the stuff at the Steam Museum because we were too busy doing the show thing. Is it me or does it just look like it says Coco on the top?
Yeah.
Coco. I can't unsee that, but I can't see the whole build.
Yeah.
The picture's not doing it justice. The grandfather clock. Do I like this one better than the last one? I'm not so sure.
That's hard to say, but if you put them side by side, we could have a look.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that.
Effort.
Roaring fireplace. I mean, I'm assuming there's some sort of mechanics in this because
You're
otherwise,
hoping
why
so.
is it so blocky?
As someone who's gone, I've heard of Mills plates,
Yeah,
but I've just got the numbers wrong. So yes, you're assuming that
the fireworks.
something moves or there's going to be something going on in there, whether it's like a drawer that opens or something. Yeah.
I don't need it. Western Stockade. It's not the best of the Western sets.
No.
Hideaway Cove. I don't feel like I've got enough to see there.
That's a very blocky base plate
Yeah.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, not a fan.
No.
Fleet Vehicles and Service Garage. Working car lift. Nice concept. Don't need it. Imperial Frigate. Concordia. Is the Concordia the one that, like, not this, but was that a boat, a cruise ship that crashed or sunk or something?
Yeah, the one it didn't sink because it crashed in fairly shallow waters.
Right.
Is
it the one that everything got stuck because they couldn't get around it, and it caused all those shipping delays?
No, that was in the Panama Canal, wasn't it? I think the Concordia was just a cruise ship off the coast of Italy that crashed.
Studtown Records modular building. I feel like I've read that before. I quite like the colours. It's not bad. That one. Crimson Rocket. Too thin. Not enough detail. Freight car pack. Boring.
Yeah.
This is the problem. Is this guy is clearly a train guy, and therefore to him it's not boring, but to me it is. So I'm not being rude. I don't.
I think the freight car pack. Surely everyone would look at that and go, "That is a fairly boring thing." It might be something that you need because you want to have a realistic train station and stuff. But if you were saying you want to pick the 5 most exciting sets to go through, I don't think anyone's looking at that and going, "Yeah, that's exciting."
Yeah.
It's necessary, not exciting.
Yeah. And I don't like that train either. Hopper car set, they're all over the place. Oxtan, no. Merchant's Hideaway, what is that? I feel like it's too zoomed out to really tell. It looks like someone's been eating around it there and there's some crumbs.
It does, yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Here's my mock and I had a cookie.
Yeah, a bit of a tighter zoom on that one.
Sorry, what's happened to this poor T-Rex? What's up with his face? He's very derpy. And he's very stripy. Are T-Rexes that stripy?
No one knows.
No. He's got very long arms for a T-Rex.
All we know, T-Rexes were purple.
Ooh, they must have been. Was their name also Barney?
Could be.
Medieval Spectaculum. Feels too close to Speculum to me. I can't get on board. But the build itself looks alright.
Yeah.
Lots of different scenes.
Yeah.
The main build looks good.
I'm less keen on these kind of entries where you have lots of little side builds which are disjoint like this. It clutters up.
Well, because you've got to work out then how to fit it into the city as well.
Yeah.
The hangar of neoclassic space mecha.
I feel they may have zoomed in too much on this one.
We're just looking at the crotch of a mech.
Which looks weirdly like a face.
Oh, that's not even helping. Yeah, it's like, look at me. Yeah, no, you've not done yourself any favours there. Sorry, people. Medieval outpost, that's at least more symmetrical. So I'm alright with that. But I feel like it's missing a portcullis. Like, that's just like, come on in. Doors are open.
Well, I'm confused by the name.
Why?
I don't know. An outpost, that looks like it's like a
gateway.
Yeah.
It's not where someone would be to make sure it's all safe.
Like
just
a
come on through.
tall gatehouse kind of thing. That's what you're kind of thinking there, which to me isn't the same as an outpost. It's,
okay.
But, you know.
Yeah. I like the pirate map. I think that's quite cool. I don't understand why you'd want a messy room in Lego. And also, if that's a messy room, they need to come around our house. Like, I would happily live in that room.
That's not messy.
I mean, just get a whole drawer of studs and throw that in and then it'll be messy. There's no mess on that.
There's like 2 newspapers on the floor.
Oh, no.
And 2 grey tiles and a white bag.
Wow. What a mess.
Is that pizza on the bed, maybe?
Oh, no. There's some... Oh, it's money randomly on the floor. No, it's not messy. It's false advertising. Oh, I like the hidden oasis. I quite like that. And the Olympic gardens.
Olympic gardens.
Yeah, I like that. The skyship, I'm not so sure. I feel like it's not going to fly. Does it not need like a balloon on the top?
I don't know.
Oregon cabin. No. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I just don't need it. Main Street, I feel it looks very similar to some modules we already have, I feel. No, it's alright. I like it.
Yeah, it's okay, but yeah, it's not spectacular compared to...
It's not a spectaculum.
No, it's not a spectaculum.
Owl's Auto Shop.
Oh,
you can keep that.
AI's Auto
Yeah,
Shop.
it's Owl's. You can tell by the...
Oh, yeah, the actual sign is a capital L.
It looks more like a fire station to me.
It does a little. But again, that's an American kind of thing, isn't it?
So, I don't need it though.
No.
Northport. Looks like a port. Lots of boats.
It does.
Lots of different types of boats. They're quite nice boats.
Yeah.
Boats. London Street. I mean, that doesn't really look much like a street. It looks like two houses.
Yeah.
2 shops. I feel like you need a lot more to call it a street. Maybe.
Yeah.
And it's not bad, but I don't feel like the buildings really go together.
Well, do the buildings look like they're pulling apart?
Yeah.
I'm confused as to...
It doesn't look quite right.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those streets where they sort of come like this, and there's like a kind of a gentle point to it.
There's a gentle point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't sound right. Shipwreck Island, has that got like a container on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who gets shipwrecked in a container? Gravity Racers. They look like fun, but I don't need them. Harbour Master's Office, that looks familiar. Like, they do quite a lot of lifeguard stations, that kind of on buildings on stilts. And they always look quite good to me, so it's not bad. I feel the next one along looks a bit Grimald Placey. Like, the top half.
Yeah. If it split open and a house came out of the middle.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I think that's too too close to that. But I do like the way the steps go down the side. I think that's quite a nice way in your city to then add elevations and stuff. Show day cars, no. Blockade runner, is that a boat with a scary kraken?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, no. Only the best is good enough. Or you can write it in German.
Yeah.
I'm good, thanks. Oh my goodness. That's got the Dogo Onsen bathhouse.
That is dark.
It's dark, but there's also far too much going on. I'm good.
It's hard to know how much is going on.
No,
so much of it's in shadow. If you had some light on that,
I can see it better on my screen. Okay. And it's still too much going on. Forestman's farmhouse. Yeah, not bad. It kind of looks a bit old school Lego-y.
I feel that the way they've done that kind of the ground there, so that's what 4 or 5 layers of plates that you're building up, seems completely then out of place compared to the actual building.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Juice bottling factory. I don't need a factory in my city.
No.
Things just magically get made.
Yeah.
Colonial cabin. No, that doesn't. It's not got the. It's not good. No. Steam shovel. No. The royal beekeeper's quite nice, but I don't need a royal beekeeper. The therapy office.
Looks like a pub.
Yeah, it does look a bit like a pub. Is that what it is? Maybe that's their way of getting it through.
Yeah.
I'm just off to the therapy office.
Yeah.
Okay, don't be too long. Oh no, I'll be fine. Secret spy base. Don't tell us. It's not secret, is it? Halloween village. No. It's like half a building.
Well, it's 2 houses facing each other, isn't it? And a scene down the middle.
Yeah. I need the rest of the buildings. Sorry. American steam locomotive. No. 21st century modern house. There's a lot of modern houses in this, and I think there was the one that I thought really did smash it. And the rest,
this one needs
they're too blocky.
Something.
Yeah.
To it, like
there's
some
no gardens,
landscaping of some kind. Yeah.
Bank building with secret drawer opening with passcode. That sounds like a fun idea, but I don't need it.
No.
Old style family cottage, too blocky. Pickup truck done by Lego and better. Mechs we hate. Sorry, people. We're just not mech people. Even if you do just show us their crotch, we're still not going to like it. The Golden Crab Tavern looks fun. A bit rickety.
Yeah.
Desert Expedition.
Some built camels.
Yeah, and ostriches.
Yeah.
Quite cool, actually.
Yeah, I quite like that.
Market Hall, I quite like. It kind of reminds me, in Hercules when he knocks the whole market down. Reminds me a little bit of that sort of style.
Really?
Just because there's a lot of thingies. What are the words? Pillars.
No. I mean, it looks a bit like a train station.
It does, yeah. That as well. Oh dears. I like the name of that one. How many deers is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh dears. I mean, that's more your thing because it's brick-built animals.
Yeah, I like
I'm not a fan. Town Manor looks nice. That's a better sort of spooky house than the Haunted Mansion that they did.
This person's done quite a lot of entries, haven't they?
Oh, yeah. Was these all theirs as well? Oh, yeah, you're right. 4. Bruck Pharmacy and Clinic, inverted corner. I don't like that style. I don't like the colours.
No.
The Lava Serpent. Good rock work. But no. Sorry, the Bordeaux Lego store. Have you got the most boring Lego store in the world? Did they make you a Lego store, then brick it up? Like, seriously, what on earth is going on in Bordeaux?
Come on, there's got to be a better picture than that if you hover over it.
You'd be surprised.
You can see the inside.
It's not even colourful, though, for a Lego store. I'm sorry, people of Bordeaux. What is wrong? Like, I'm sorry for you.
Because they're not allowed windows.
Why?
They've been boarded up.
Oh, Bordeaux. They've been Bordeauxed up. Camping Adventure I really like. I'd quite like that one.
Is that one we've seen before?
It does look familiar.
Yeah.
Fairview Park looks quite nice as well. I quite like the little lakey bit.
Yeah, it's a nice little park.
But I don't feel like we have enough room for lots of parks in our city. We've already got some parks.
But we could take elements of that to add in.
Yeah. Fire truck.
It's hard, isn't it?
It is.
We've been doing this for nearly an hour.
Oh God, have we?
Yeah.
This is too long for a podcast.
It is.
Well, we're being thorough.
Yeah.
We can't do it in two batches because it finishes before that.
I know.
Oceanside restaurant, not bad.
Mm.
It looks like they've just got two of them though. Or are they cheering us both sides?
I think they're showing both sides at the same time.
I'm like, here's an Oceanside restaurant. Have another one.
Yeah.
Yacht Adventure looks good. Looks like a yacht. That's exactly what I'd expect a yacht to look like. 060 switching locomotive. I feel like that's one for the train people.
Yeah.
I don't understand what that means.
Don't like that colour.
Truck with airplane. I mean, what's up with that airplane? Also, it's an aeroplane. Like, no.
The American way, is it?
Yeah, it is. But it's a very small airplane.
Yeah.
It looks all wrong. Hospital building.
If it was bigger, it wouldn't fit on the truck, though, would it?
Oh, obviously. The hospital building, I feel, is trying to keep in the colour scheme of the hospital buildings in the city line. But I just don't feel it works with the type of building they've made.
Do you know, I think that works quite well. I like that.
Okay, and then they've got like the ambulance that reminds me of this 4x4 ambulance.
Yeah.
It might be the same thing. Okay, it's not too... I don't like the white.
You get a lot of white rendered buildings, so I think I quite like that. I definitely look more detailed than that.
Maybe it's because the lines on the side don't look like they match up.
Right.
It's just the angle. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite a steep angle, so it does give you a bit of a distorted view when you've got that bit in the middle that sticks out.
Maybe it would look better in person.
The only thing with that is that at some point, I think Lego are bound to do a hospital modular, so...
Then you have to decide which one you like better.
Yeah.
Modular
but you don't get that choice. You either buy this when it's out or you don't.
Yeah, but then you've got to work out if you sell it when the real ones, is what I'm saying. Modular post office doesn't look like any of the post offices we have over here.
No.
So, I don't know. Flower shop on the corner looks nice, but it looks very much like Cafe Corner, maybe? Something's very similar about that. Just recoloured. Yeah,
Cafe Corner definitely kind of... Without the sign in the middle, they've taken that off and put a balcony on kind of thing.
Or maybe it's the balconies from Assembly Square. It looks too... I don't know. Aquarium Sea House looks alright, but not amazing.
In terms of like from the modern houses that we've seen through here, that one's actually
that's higher up.
You've got some nice angles going on there, which gives it that more modern look without it just being a box.
Yeah, those angles are good. I don't really know how they've achieved that, but it's good. Triple building Art Deco Noir City. Not bad. Just not sure.
I'm not really sure what's
it's really hard
there.
to tell whether the rest of the buildings are acceptable height or whether they look small because of the big tower.
Yeah.
So I'm not 100% sure. The medieval row houses, I don't think that's exciting enough. And then we got Monster Mech 1 and 2. Oh, I don't want either of those. I don't even think I can see the second one. It's just a blur of dots.
Yeah.
That's it. If you're not going to show us the crotch of your mech, then we're not interested.
Just zoom in on the crotch.
Zoom in on the crotch, and then we'll know for sure. Okay,
there you go.
We made it through 185.
In an hour.
But if people are wanting our opinions,
yes,
then there you go.
I'm thinking a lot of people don't want our opinions.
Well, we're not very nice about some of them, are we? It's a lot to look through.
It is.
And because it hasn't gained that 10,000 support, we say this every time, you're looking through things that wouldn't ever get through to Lego Ideas. And therefore it is a lot more tough. We don't want to be rude about anyone's stuff.
But we don't have time to...
sugarcoat.
Yeah.
So...
And again, we're seeing constant problems where people aren't displaying the picture that's best, you know. Zooming in on the crotch of your mech is not what you want to be doing.
No. So
and making sure that the lighting's there, that it stands out from the background rather than being lost in it. You don't want anything like those last two that we looked at with the mechs, where you've got the effect over the front of it. You don't want that because it just detracts from the build.
Yeah. So I think my favourite was the Forest Stronghold. I think this is beautiful. I genuinely want this.
Yeah.
That little bridge and the steps this is really gorgeous. And they've used the black trees, so it really works with the gift with purchase we got last year or this year, whenever it was. And I like the little string between them.
Yeah.
If I was going to pick one, it would definitely be this.
I would say too many masonry bricks. Yeah,
but you could just swap some of those out.
Yeah.
I don't think it was really obvious though that there's too many masonry bricks to me.
Okay. It's almost like anywhere where they could have used a 1x2 brick, they've used a masonry brick.
Yeah. So they could just take out half of those and put them with just grey bricks.
And I'd say probably you could take out all of them and then it would still look good. It doesn't. I don't know. You don't need them.
It's a really nice shaping. I love it. I genuinely love it. Do you want to look in more detail or no? Let's stop. It's got stuff at the back. That's all.
That's all you need to know, really, isn't it? There's
a cobweb. There's a bed. It's gold. Yeah, I like it. I really like it. Oh, it comes apart as well. So
Well, it's Lego.
Thanks, Ian.
You're welcome.
Right, okay, so let us know in the comments below what your favourite one was. Was it the same one as ours? Do you feel we're maybe a little too harsh to people?
You are quite harsh.
You are harsh as well.
What are you talking about?
But just remember, you've only got one day to get your votes in, so if you want to vote, vote now.
Yeah.
And then it'll be months before we hear anymore.
And then even longer before you actually have any hope of actually getting the set.
Yeah, I'm slightly concerned because it's so long that I'm actually going to miss the ones I want because I've forgotten they're coming. I might have to put some sort of alert somewhere in my brain. But yeah, thanks for listening. And if you're still with us, if you want to listen to any previous episodes, I'll link up the playlist at the end for that. And we'll be back next time with a much shorter podcast.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
This is where we realise that none of it has recorded. Can you imagine? Ah!